Hi, it's Sarah from the Athlete Center. Today we're going to go over an open book, which is a nice way to open up the thoracic spine or the upper back and rib cage to be able to rotate to each side. So all you'll need is a foam roller or a block, and I'll show you a variation if you don't have either of those. So we're going to start on our side. And you can either use a block or a pillow to support your head, and then you can have your arm outreached like this, or you can use your hand to support your head so that you maintain a neutral position in your neck, as we're going to rotate that head and neck along with our thoracic spine. You're going to have your bottom leg straight and your top knee is bent and resting on that foam roller or a yoga block. If you don't have either of those available to you, you can just rest it on the floor, but keep in mind that that creates a little bit more rotation through the low back. So it can be a little bit harder for those that have some low back pain. So what you're going to do is push the knee into the block or the roller or the floor, and that's going to lock out your pelvis. So I see this drill done quite a bit with the knees stacked, and that's okay, but then you have to be extra aware that you're actually not shifting through the pelvis or lifting that leg up as you rotate back, as that changes where we're going to isolate that rotation from. So this is working on that upper back rotation or that rib cage rotation versus twisting through our low back or pelvis. So from here, I'm going to reach forward, and we can change this drill to actually work on flexion and rotation in the opposite direction by how much we're reaching forward. And then from here, we're going to open up towards the ceiling, and then going back, rotating as far as we can without losing pressure on that knee. So I'm going to inhale, reach forward, exhale, I'm following my hand with my head and neck. I'm rotating through my trunk, so the arm's just along for the ride. And going as far as I can, keeping that palm up towards the ceiling. So again, oftentimes I'll see people just kind of throwing their arm back. The arm and head and neck are an extension of the spine, so we want to maintain that good alignment so that we're working on that mobility in the spot that we're intending to move from and not compensating elsewhere. So this one is good to time with your breath, as we can typically get a little bit more movement as we exhale, and you'll want to do this on both sides. One side might be a little bit more flexible or mobile than the other, so if you find a different side to side, just spend a little bit more time or a couple more reps on the side that has limited mobility, so you can start to even those out a little bit.